Yo, what's up, guys? Brian and Jim here with DrinkABeerandPlayAGame, and today we're just kind of spitballing and talking about the Xbox One S and the Project Scorpio, and basically looking at their specs and giving our opinions on it.
Yeah, we're definitely a little late to the party with this one, but luckily for us in our procrastination, the Xbox One S just actually released. So you get a little bit better of an idea of what actually came out with that. So, long story short, the Xbox One S is a smaller Xbox One. It's 40% smaller, it doesn't have the power brick anymore, it's got a better fan, it looks a lot sleeker, and the biggest thing about it is it comes in 2 terabyte versions, and it has a 4K Blu-ray playing capability. And yeah, so it's basically an Xbox One, but nicer. And once again, kind of like what the PlayStation 2 did, it's kind of the best bang for your buck if you're interested in 4K Blu-rays. I mean, I haven't paid for a movie in years, but don't let my internet piracy get in the way of you going out and getting that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting thing. It will help extend the longevity of the Xbox One and their games. I think if you're someone who only has a PS4 or a PC and you are looking to get an Xbox One, this is your best bet.
Now's the time to do it.
But if you already have one, honestly, I don't think it's worth it for you. Me and Jim both have Xbox Ones. I know I'm certainly not going to go out and buy this. The Project Scorpio, just to touch on it real quick, basically, that is a system built for VR. And I'm not going to lie, I'm slightly interested in it.
6 teraflops!
Yes. But the fact that it's $600, no, that's not going to keep me pulling towards it. I think this is just trying to extend their market to those people who finally want to come over. I guess it's a good idea. I know I haven't gotten a PS4 yet, and I actually am kind of interested in going out and getting one now because it's going to be cheap enough. If they come out with similar systems like this, maybe I'll look to do that. But for anyone else out there, yeah, it's definitely worth it. I think the 2 terabyte version of the Xbox One S rounds out to about $399, which you really can't beat that considering everything it has in it. Even if at the worst case, like Jim said, if you want to use it for 4K movie watching.
But there's a problem.
What's that?
Limited release.
How limited?
The fact that a lot of GameStops are already saying that they're out of it, and Microsoft is saying that they're not going to be restocking anytime soon.
Well, number one, I don't buy for a second Microsoft won't restock. I think they're just creating a marketplace for people to go out, try and get it fast, and then, yeah.
It's Microsoft's Amiibo.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fucking stupid if that really is the case, but...
Or the no Kinect port. How about that?
I mean, I'm not getting it, so at the end of the day, it really doesn't bother me. But, I mean... I don't know. If you're going to go out there and look into getting this, just do your research and see, really, is it worth it? Are you really going to use that 4K? That original Xbox, yeah, it's a little bulky compared to this one, being 40% bigger and all, but come on, does it really matter?
Yeah, I mean, I would still probably wait for Scorpio, especially considering the fact that graphics will be stronger than the PlayStation 4's, whatever their upgraded console is going to be for their VR. So that's pretty impressive, and I guess that means it'll be like 1,000 times more powerful graphically than the NX.
Of course. But
which will be out by then.
At the end of the day, what I prefer more from Xbox One, start getting back in the fucking race with better exclusive titles. Because I really want a PS4 because they have a lot more better, just strictly exclusive titles. So, that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, and the thing with the... crossover with Windows now with Xbox exclusives. It's a cool idea, and especially with what Project Scorpio is looking like specs-wise, I'm thinking the Xbox probably isn't too long for the console market. I think Scorpio might be their last run, and I would honestly expect them to make their own gaming PC. Kind of like what Steam Machine did, but just make it one thing instead of like 20 and thrown off the market and not selling anything. So it just seems like even this whole generation with not making that many new games, honestly. Maybe everything's just going that way. I don't know. That's probably a topic for another time.
Yep. All right, guys, let us know what you think below. Let us know if you plan on buying any of this, and give us some of your reasons. Until next time, guys, cheers.
Brian, go fuck yourself, and cheers.